Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the Dutch campaign, where apparently our alliance is broken between us and Britain, which is somewhat concerning, but also not, because these things happen. And we have gained control of Iceland. It's actually been a few months. I've just been doing some boring kind of invasion work off camera. We have just eliminated Scandinavia. They have no provinces. They're going to disappear next turn. Yep. We've just absorbed their entire empire. And we actually did better than we did last time because we didn't need 2 wars to do it. We've grabbed them all in one. And we haven't lost any of their territory to anyone else. However, the British are on a bit of a charge, retaking Saxony, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Germany is in rough shape. Really rough shape. Is anyone looking like they're going to come against us anytime soon? Well, possibly Germany, actually. Let's just tell the British there's no hard feelings. Let's get the fleet back. And we're going to set everybody back to defend for now. And then we'll switch to limited in a minute. Once we swap to peacetime operations. Because we have been burning through our money a little bit. The cruisers are on the way. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to add something to show that it's a named ship. I will do that in between turns, and I will see you in a moment. There we go. Confirmation that Scandinavia is gone. A player eliminated. And a player eliminated mostly by us. And we gain all of that lovely territory, which we cannot currently deal with. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to suspend some non-named ships. As I've gone over doing repairs. There we go. We can also switch everybody from defend to limited. And that should sort out our money issue. That made it worse. How did that make it worse? Anyway, I'll sit and sort that out. We are still expanding the shipyard. I'm probably not going to do it again for a little bit because it's going to be big enough. And what I really need is some more destroyers. We're about to get the Mark 4 5-inch gun, so I'm just going to take the priority off this, so that we can focus on other things, because I reckon it'll be at least 8 months before we get a new hull for him. Lightweight fittings. Oh, Dreadnought 5. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. Right. Yeah, peacetime operations, I guess. Well, welcome back. I wasn't sure the recording had started there. Our alliance with the French is broken. Again, I'm not super sad that that happens. We will just say, oh, maybe that's why. Britain has taken Western Poland. Oh, Germany. Oh dear, oh dear. We will send the French some stroopwafels and hagelslag and tulips and other fun things. As a do still want to be friends. Do the Germans still have stuff over here? Yes, they do. Okay, so they've just been kicked out of Europe, basically, by the British and French. Wow, it's unusual to see Germany just wrecked this early in the campaign. I wouldn't mind going to war with them, actually, because we could then nab this stuff. Unfortunately, I already sent a basket of goodies to the French, but I'll see if I can trigger that next time. Changes in the fleet. The Heavy cruisers are now all in service, which means that I have scrapped the bricks because, yeah, we don't really need them anymore. They have been totally superseded. Yeah, really I need more destroyers, but again, I should find out in a couple of months how long that's going to take to get a new destroyer, and we can start pumping out ships to protect all of our new territories. Okay, we're about 6 months away from getting some new destroyers, but we do have the Dreadnought 5, which I think is worth a look, because potentially, yes, potentially we could get actual full-on battleships, because these ships aren't too bad. They can get up to 24 knots, which is not great, but it's not terrible. I wonder if we could push the speed a little bit. Probably this tower, right? No. Potentially this tower? It can't fit a main gun, but it could fit a secondary, I think. What are we talking funnel-wise? Yeah, we're going to need a couple. Something along those lines. Now, I think I'm going to reduce the beam. We're going to stick to that 50,000 ton mark. This is going to be the Takao, of course, in honor of our captured Japanese battleship from the first timeline, where she did remarkably well. We're going to fit them with... Oh. If we go 16-inch twins, they're very big. You know what? Let's try. Let's try for the 16-inch version of this ship, and then we can always pare it back to a 15-inch version. I'm just trying to think about the secondary layout. It's a little bit front heavy, the ship at the moment, but because secondary 8s would be insanely cool, but I don't like having only one centerline. I could lose a funnel and force the boilers instead, so that I can get a Yamato style arrangement with an 8-incher. Oh, why would you two stick together and then not stick together? Oh my god. Right. Let's just... something like that. Oh, yes. I like that. And then... I mean, I would probably go for triples, actually. It's just... there's still pretty big difference between twins and triples when we... trying to get them in. Oh, yeah. 8s are maybe a push. See, it's just the... do you know what? Screw it. Triples. Because I'm basically going to only have that. But that means that each side we have 9 8-inch guns. That's not nothing. That's like a heavy cruiser's worth of firepower. That's pretty good. And then, what? Maybe some 4-inch? 4-inch fit in there. What is the largest gun that fits in there? A 6-incher. Maybe 6-inch guns make more sense. Yeah. Yeah, 6-inch guns make a lot more sense. Although, no, they're tiny. No, I'm gonna stick with what I originally wanted. We can always downgrade in the future, should that prove necessary. Oh, it's everyone's favourite, the 2-incher. Some anti-aircraft guns, basically. Okay, I like that as a layout. 16-inch 45s, 8-inch 55s, that's fine. 2-inch 50s. Lovely stuff. Okay. Do our standard kind of setup. When we even came with a little bit of armor. That's pretty nice. Are we at 135 already? Yeah, we are. Okay. Cool. Now, armor. Well, we definitely don't want to be taking hits from 8-inch guns, really. And we don't want to be able to take a hit from our own 16 inches. What? I am going to stick with the base views, but if we fitted them with cap ballistics... Yeah, about 4-inch. Okay. 4-inch. So yeah, I think we'll go with 5 for now. 18-inch main belt. Sure, why not? We need at least 3 on the main belt. Let's go 4. 1.5. 5. Max out the layers. Turrets. And then we can kind of go back from there. We're only 3% over? This thing is built like an absolute unit. Absolute unit. Okay, let's go 23, 5, 18, 9, 4. 4. Could reduce this down. So this is 5. Oops. There we go. Something like that. I think. Good grief, this thing is heavily armoured. It's very expensive as well, but good grief. That is quite the vessel. I know this is the end of the First World War, so you'd have stuff like the Nagatos, I guess, seeing as we're looking at Japan. How does this compare to one of them? Let's have a look. Nagato class battleship. So they could... Their displacement was a full 10,000 tons less. They were faster. Same kind of armament. But we are... Wow, 12-inch of armor. We've got 18. We're more like their later displacement. Still, I think it's a fairly favourable comparison. We're slower and much more... Just out of interest, if I could push them to 26... It's only a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, there we go. Push it to 25 knots. There we go. Get the most out of that engine that we can. That, I think, is a fine vessel. She's not, fully capable. Those secondary 8s are not going to be operating at kind of full effectiveness just now, but we're getting there. Right, I've ordered 2 of the new battleships. That's all we can really fit. For now, we will build them in Amsterdam. Lovely. Right, well, we're still positive on the old money. That's good. And 6 months till we get new destroyers. Well, I'll just go in the turn 6 times and see you back on the shipyard, I guess. All right, there we go. I have also been pissing off the Germans. Or trying to. I don't want to do it too much because my unrest will get too high. But let us jump in to destroyer design. Destroyer 2. Nope. Destroyer standard. That's the one I want. Gonna pull the beam down. 2,000 tons. Sounds kind of perfect. These are going to be the Lynx class ships. 36 knots, ideally. Standard, everything. I think that's a reasonable setup to start with. Yeah, might as well go with the best tower. A funnel. And yes, a tear at the back. I think we can go twin 5s. And then a quad torpedo launcher in there. This hull seems oversized. Very well could be. Go with 55 caliber 5 inches. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh, full-size torpedoes. Ah. What is so heavy? Engines. Not surprising. Yeah, That's still better. Or 31 knots. They're getting quite slow at that point, though. I don't want to change the size. Maybe if I reduce the draft. Yeah. 32 knots is now quite doable. That modern tower is quite heavy. Let's replace it with the cheapest one. $35 knots. Okay. Maybe swap to the cheapest tower at the back. That actually doesn't give me very much. Never mind then. I think these will do okay. With better engines, we might be able to push the speed a bit more, but 35 knots is nothing to sniff at. Yes, definitely. Right, I'm going to go... well, I'm going to order these, and then I'll name them. One... I could probably build, what, 20? Yeah, 20. And these are going to be a supplemental class for now, I think. Because we need more ships. And then we'll replace the N series when we get another set of destroyers. Right, I'm going to go put the names in, and then I'll show you all of them. All right, here we go. Pause to read all of the glorious names. Thank you for everyone at the Destroyer Captain tier. I know it's taken a long time to get your names in, but I have now. I know that's not all of them, but it is a fair old chunk. Yeah, we've got enough money to fund that for a little bit. And I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.